Testing, testing, check 1, 2, testing, testing. This is high, and this is low, Fantastic.
We're excited to be hosts of round 9 at our home ground, which coincides with the start of Female Football Week 2025. Our partners, Elegancy Catering, have a fantastic food offering available this evening, together with a full class service. So sit back and enjoy the game tonight. Sydney University versus Western Sydney Wanderers. Hope everyone has a great evening.
Help yourself.
Thank you.
Take a few.
No, I'm all good, thank you.
Because you can't talk and eat.
I appreciate it, but I've had a couple. Alright, good afternoon everyone, and welcome to the Sydney University Football Ground for this evening's Round 9 NPL New South Wales Women's Clash as Sydney Uni host the Western Sydney Wanderers. The first time that Sydney Uni are playing at their home ground this season has been recently relayed, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. And hopefully the home side will put up a performance to match. It's Paletti on the call with you for this evening's games. We'll take you through the starting lineups. In goals for the home side, Sydney Uni, it's number 31, Sophia Fante. Number 4 is Amelia Feeney. 6 is Charlotte Hogan. 8 is Madison Van Dyke. Number 10 is Jamie Bofils, who is the captain. Number 13 is Megan Simpson. Number 16 is Talia Sandbrook. Number 18 is Ruby Egan Brown. Number 26, Jennifer Kokoris. Number 27 is Ellen Hughes. And number 33 is Maria Savalius. Well, for the visiting Western Sydney Wanderers in goals, it's number 1, Amy Hall. Number 4 is Isabel Wilson. Number 5 is Chelsea Button. Number 7 is Alyssa McKenzie. Number 8 is Estella Cameron. Number 11 is Miriam Zmaya. Number 14 is Alvina Kashaba. Number 15 is Andalina Scamadella. Number 16 and captain is Annika Stajic. Number 21 is Olivia Vanderlaan. And number 32 is Brooklyn Hudson. As we just await kickoff here. Just a few moments away. And for the home side, Sydney Uni, who only have 1 win on the season, they'll be looking for win number 2. Their only win coming against Sydney Olympic in a midweek rescheduled game, winning 3-0. For the visiting Western Sydney Wanderers, they'll be looking for win number 5 of the season and a chance to get back into the finals spots. They will have to do it this evening without Amy Barker, who's been really good for their side thus far this season, as she is off in China with the Australian women's national futsal team. They get their campaign underway in the next couple of days at the Asian Cup. As we have kickoff here this afternoon at the Sydney University Football Ground, running from left to right on your screen will be the home side, Sydney Uni, in the traditional blue and yellow checkered jerseys, blue shorts, yellow socks. The Western Sydney Wanderers in the red and black, running from right to left as Jennifer Kokoris gets the ball, tries to pass, intercepted there by Estella Cameron. That'll be the red and black hooped jerseys running from right to left on your screen. The black shorts and the red and white, and the red socks for the Western Sydney Wanderers. Some players have gone with the with a little bit of white on their socks, but yeah, no, it is most of the team in red. As Amelia Feeney gets pass away here to Sandbrook, and sends it down the line with no one in sight, which we'll see Alvina Kashava clean up. Ball, a little bit of danger there for the visitors. Kashava goes to Stajic, who passes it out here to Zamaya. Kashava go all the way back here to Isabel Wilson. Uni win the ball back in midfield. Danger here though, turned over to Olivia Vanderlaan. The referee says no foul, it will just be a throw in. Olivia Vanderlaan, previously part of the Sydney University setup here in last year's squad, and I believe the season before that as well, off the top of my head. And she'd love nothing more than to score against her old side. Throw in here for the Wanderers. Feeney gets the pass away to Sandbrook. Goes short to Kokoris after a bit of dribble across the back line. It's Charlotte Hogan, defensive midfield. Pass it back to Feeney. Back three for the Sydney Uni in attack. Consisting of Megan Simpson, Amelia Feeney, and Talia Sandbrook. Two defensive midfielders, Savalius and Hogan. There's a bit of a tussle for the ball in midfield. Sees the home side come away with it. And now just continue their attack, which so far has seen Feeney go to Sandbrook, go to Kokoris. Jennifer Kokoris calls for the ball and receives it. Keeps it in play. Looking for a cross into the middle. Has to dart. Now gets the cross away. Hogan tries to win it. Whipped away here by Brooklyn Hudson. As Liz McKenzie gets it out to Olivia Vanderline. In fact, it might be a back three in defense as well for Sydney Uni. So that's going to go out to the far side for a corner. Our first of the afternoon. I mean, if you're Coach Rowley, I can completely understand why you might try something a little bit different at the back. As the corner is whipped in, it's headed up, headed away. It's going to come to Chelsea Barton, who whips it up in the air. We've got a couple of players down here, one Wanderer, one Uni player. Trainers of both teams being waved onto the field. Looks like it might be Talia Sandbrook as the Uni player. Can't see. The Wanderers player was Isabel Wilson. Back to the point I was making. If you're Coach Rowley, I can understand the idea behind maybe making a shift in at the back line. Particularly, given that thus far it's only garnered you one win all season, even though they have looked quite good at points throughout the season. Ultimately, results are what matters, and one win, after 8 rounds is one win after 8 rounds, no matter which way you try to slice it and dice it. So going more attacking minded. Definitely understand. Isabel Wilson is back to her feet. Just made her way over to the sideline to be waved back on when play resumes. Uni player still down. Back to her feet now. In fact, sorry, my apologies. It wasn't Talia Sandbrook. It was Amelia Feeney receiving extended treatment, but is back up now. So resume play with a drop ball here to be taken by Sophia Fante. both number 4s just waiting to be waved back on. Actually, well, it'll be Wilson to come on first. Amelia Feeney has gone to the bench and might be receiving some extra treatment. So Uni will play down, play it temporarily. We could end up seeing an early substitution here if she's unable to return to the field, and that would be a disappointment as Egan Brown fails to keep that ball in play. It'll be a huge disappointment for Sydney Uni. Amelia Feeney has really been a rock of the backline all season and put in some absolutely fantastic performances. And last season as well, I do see one of the Uni players warming up here, so he could be in for that early substitution. As Stella Cameron gets it out to the far side, is put in behind. Beautifully intercepted there by Megan Simpson. And the Wanderers will get to stay on the attack here with the throw-in. Vanderlaan brings it down. Vanderlaan tries to regain possession. Here's Jennifer Kokoris under pressure from Miriam Zamaya. Gives away the foul. Kokoris looked like she wanted to take that quickly, but has elected to leave it. Probably a smart decision. And it looks like Feeney is going to be unable to return. Charlotte Hogan's temporarily taken her place in the back 3. Yeah, the centre of that back 3, as Sandbrook throws it in. Headed away by Egan Brown. Kashaba will send it back to Wilson. Through ball in behind there from Ellen Hughes. Only goes to Amy Hall. There's Wilson. Zamaya. Foul given away there by Maria Savalius on Alvina Kashaba, and we are going to have substitution, so it will be Jenny Hill coming onto the field here in just the 10th minute of play. And Amelia Feeney is done for the afternoon, suffering that injury just a few minutes ago. Certainly hope that she's all right. Brooklyn Hudson will pass it back. Goes into the middle, and that is a routine stop for Sophia Pante. Sandbrook. To try and get around Zamaya, who's putting on a bit of pressure. And tried to get it to Jennifer Kokoris, but it went out for a throw-in. Cameron goes to Kashaba, to Annika Stajic. Hogan has made her way out of that back 3. And looks like Jenny Hill has gone in to where Feeney was, so not quite a like-for-like swap. Hill definitely a little bit more of a forward. You certainly don't plan for substitutions inside the first 10 minutes. Spante sends it long. Barton to Hudson. Comes out for McKenzie. Got Vanderlaan in the middle. Has to get around the defender first. Now gets the cross away. Fall to Zamaya, who does get a shot away, but on the left foot. And Fante gesturing for her side to move away. She wants to go long. Try to put it into the space here on the near side. Isn't able to. Goes right into the middle of the field. Stajic goes back to Kashaba. Wilson And that's not able to be picked up there by Brooklyn Hudson, overrunning it slightly. And that's beautifully chipped in behind, and Stajic comes away with it. Has to spin and turn. Manages to keep that in play. No, she doesn't. And gives away a foul in the process. Oh, sorry, it's just a throw-in. Samaya passing it in, trying to find Vanderlaan. Barton receiving the pass from Wilson. Will pass out on the far side. Here's McKenzie. Come backwards to Barton. It's back out to McKenzie. And all the way back to Amy Hall. Plays it with the feet. Comes out to Wilson. McKenzie. No, sorry, that is not McKenzie. My apologies. Misread for a second there. Flag up for offside. This time against Alyssa McKenzie. So, 14 minutes gone here. Scoreless at the Sydney University Football Ground. It's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon. So a long restart will fall into the box for Amy Hall, who immediately gets on redistributing it to Wilson. Here's Stajic. Madison Van Dyke putting that in behind, trying to chase it down as Egan Brown to Amy Hall with the sliding save. Not wanting to take any chances that Egan Brown was going to get closer. As Sambrook brings it down, gets the pass away to Van Dyke. Shaba puts Olivia Vanderlaan in behind. She's got time. Shot blocked with Jenny Hill coming back to cover. Certainly a little bit quicker than I thought anyway. As Vanderlaan got the shot away. As the throw comes in, we'll go back to Stajic. Spins and turns. What's that, about four or five spins and turns there in that sequence there? Before getting the pass away to Alvina Kashaba. Chelsea Barton sending it in behind, looking for Alyssa McKenzie. It's got Vanderlaan in the middle. It's blocked out for a corner. The second of the afternoon for the visitors. And the last corner resulted in a substitution for Sydney Uni. Two players going down, and they'll be hoping that it won't be the same again. As the temperature starts to drop a little bit. It's the corner. It's whipped in. It's headed up, not clear. Only to the edge of the 18-yard box. Barton puts it in. Spin and turn there from Zamaya. Gets a shot away, but not able to find a way past Fante, who puts that one with quite a spin up in the air. Headed up by Van Dyke. Egan Brown. Hill goes to Sambrook. Sends it long. It's going to be headed out. Throw in taken by Jennifer Kokoris. Brought down by Van Dyke, who spins and turns. Vanderlaan is chasing this one down. Fante's going to get there first. It's an open net. If Mackenzie can get... Okay, Fante's gotten back, so she won't have the open net to shoot at, but can set up a pass. It's not able to be received by Vanderlaan. Cleared away. Uni choosing to build up from the back again. In fact, I'll do it right all the way from the back as it'll go back to Fante. Hogan. Goes long. Switch across here to Jennifer Kokoris, who's got space, is being quickly shut down by Alvina Kashaba. Cleared out of play there by Wilson. Will be Sandbrook to throw it in, who's going to actually leave it for Kokoris. Throws it in, finds Madison Van Dyke, who's just inside the 18-yard box, moves it out. It's Egan Brown. It'll come back to Kokoris, who puts it in, looking for Van Dyke, headed away. Only as far as Savalius, who has to go backwards. Put in the box by Sandbrook, trying to get there as the captain, Jamie Bowfields. Hall picks it up, moves it away. Simpson, Savalius, Sandbrook, and will be a throw in to the Wanderers right on the halfway line as we just wait for that second ball to clear the pitch. Wanderers coaching staff trying to get play back underway quickly. It didn't realise that there was a ball waiting on the halfway line that Alvina Kashaba had picked up and was getting ready to go with as Barton sent it out here to Scamardella. Mackenzie tries to chase that one down, but Simpson will win her side of throw-in. Uni on the attack, wanting a handball. Referee says no. Here's Zamaya. Sends a pass out to Stajic. Hill. Goes away. Forward. Not able to be brought down by the Uni player. I believe that it was Ellen Hughes there. Throw comes in, Hogan brings it down. Go right back out. Here's Sandbrook. Looking for Kokoris. Kashaba heads it away. Zamaya. Well, spin and turn around Jenny Hill. And she'll get into the 18-yard box, get the cross away, cleared out by Hogan. Egan Brown will help Uni win the ball. Here's Bowfields. Through the midfield in a battle there with Brooklyn Hudson. Pass back, Hogan. Simpson. And Hill's come out to the right for the moment. So Sandbrook now in the middle of the back three. As Ellen Hughes goes into the middle for Egan Brown, who's not able to control it. Charlotte Hogan gets the loose ball. Sandbrook. To Simpson. Svante. Jennifer Kokoris putting that in behind, looking for Madison Van Dyke. Was well wide. That's Amy Hall. Ball in behind. Simpson's going to get there ahead of McKenzie. McKenzie's actually going to get there first. McKenzie shoots off the post. And a goal kick. McKenzie putting on the afterburners at the last second to get there first. If you were watching last night's A-League men's game between the Western Sydney Wanderers and Macarthur FC. Shout out here to Simon Hill and Daniel McBreen, because after saying something very similar, Simon Hill compared it to the Roadrunner, and Daniel McBreen, in true Daniel McBreen fashion, went meep, meep. As the Wanderers win the throw-in. Vanderlaan gets the cross in. Straight to Sophia Fante, who moves it out rather quickly. Jennifer Kokoris into Hogan, spins it out to Van Dyke. Goes back to Kokoris. Shaba with the intercept. Zamaya goes back to the Wanderers left back. Turned over, Bofields, and that will go backwards off of Stella Cameron with the deflection going to Amy Hall. Crisis averted there for the visitors. Stajic puts it out of play. Was looking for the pass to Alvina Kashaba, but unable to find the teammate. We'll see Jennifer Kokoris throw it in. Van Dyke. Bofields. Cameron. And Kashaba just booting it there into Jennifer Kokoris to create some space and win her side of throw-in. Sends it long, looking for Vanderlaan, who tries to head it into the path of Annika Stajic. Charlotte Hogan comes away with it momentarily. Now it's Vanderlaan. Turned over. Throw comes in. Running into space is Ruby Egan-Brown. She'll get a repeat. As the throw comes in. Comes away here to Hogan. Bofields gets the pass away to Ellen Hughes on the far side. Put out by Scamadella. Sandbrook looking for options. Comes out to Kokoris. It takes a deflection by Zamaya. Kokoris putting it in. Hall with the easy claim. And moves it on very quickly, trying to take advantage of a slightly overlapping run here as Mackenzie heads the ball forward for herself. Isn't quite able to get it around. Jenny Hill comes away with it now. Back to Hill. Van Dyke in the midfield. Forced to turn it over there by Stella Cameron. Barton goes to Wilson. Sandbrook winning the one-on-one there. Sydney Uni throw. As Egan Brown not able to keep that in play, and it will be a Wanderers throw. As Uni intercept the pass. Hogan. Simpson. Go back to Fante with plenty of red and black jerseys staring her, or standing in front of her, I should say. That one goes over the head of Kokora. She made the run back just a little bit too early. Probably would have received the ball if she stayed exactly where she was. Vanderline. Zavalius. Madison Van Dyke. Moved her way back. Received the pass from Simpson. Sandbrook to Kokoris, who brings it down. Has to go back and get it herself. Losing it here to Zamaya, who might be able to put Vanderline or McKenzie into space. Cross comes in. Vanderline shoots. Saved by Sophia Fante. Rebound. Cleared away again. And Uni getting it well out of danger, but Wanderers keeping it in the attacking half. And that will be a foul won by Chelsea Barton, who gets play back underway quickly. Opts not to go the set piece route. Take advantage of this momentary pressure that they've built. It goes out to McKenzie, who has options in the middle. Cross comes in. Goes over the head of everyone. Jennifer Kokoris clears it away. Cameron keeps the pressure on. Scarmadella picks it up. Pressure here by Hudson on Van Dyke. Gets the pass away. Cross comes in, it's blocked. McKenzie has to go around the back and isn't able to keep it in play, so we will have a goal kick. And Uni getting their way through that one. Just managing to maintain their composure under pressure. As Fante sends it long. Barton goes to Hudson. Tries to find McKenzie, who will eventually get the ball. Back to Barton. Out here to Kashaba. To Zamaya. Miriam Zamaya stayed down here. Jennifer Kokoris, as play continues, goes to Savalius. Zamaya back to her feet now. Not able to be kept in play with the cross-field pass. Wilson goes to Kashava. Tries to play that in behind for Stajic. It's intercepted by Jenny Hill. Dribbles it through midfield, trying to put that in behind for Egan Brown. Stopped by Barton. Savalius. Vanderline picks it up, and Zamaya gives up the chase for that one pretty quickly. intercepted by Kashaba, will be picked up by Hill. Short pass to Hogan, back to Hill. Splits the defenders, going back to her goalkeeper. Hughes sending it long, hoping it'll go to Egan Brown. Barton intercepts it. Goes to Hall. Short pass to Wilson inside the 18-yard box. Dribbles it out. Goes to Stajic. Has to pass it off almost immediately because of the presence of Charlotte Hogan. Come back to Hall now. Short pass to Barton. Goes out to Scampadella. Cameron puts it long. Here's Egan Brown for Uni. Savalius. And despite Uni having most of the possession, as Bowfields picks that one up and isn't able to keep possession for her side, the best chances of the game have come for the visiting Western Sydney Wanderers. Wilson. Possession isn't necessarily everything in football, but at least you can't concede while you have the ball. There's McKenzie. Now gets the cross in. Stajic tries to get the shot away. It will be a corner for the Wanderers. So Alvina Kashaba will make her way across to take it. Cross comes in, and it's a shot attempt there from Brooklyn Hudson. It's not quite gone the way she would have hoped, as it's just as it's spun out in the air. Saved by Sophia Fante. A free kick for the Wanderers for a push in the back. Stajic looks to take it quickly. He's not able to get the pass out to McKenzie, but Vanderlaan will get the ball here. Out to Zamaya here on the left. A little bit too much mustard on the pass. Yes, we thank you for joining us here. It's round 9 NPL Women's New South Wales action. It's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon. Sydney University Football Ground, as we're about 10 minutes away from half time. We will have a little bit of stoppage time as Uni win a free kick here. Again for a push. Still scoreless between the hosts, the Sydney Uni, and the visiting Western Sydney Wanderers. Uni looking for just their second win of the campaign. Western Sydney Wanderers looking for win number 5 and a chance to get closer to the top 4. Pending other results, might be able to get back into the top 4 with the win here this evening. Would the visitors? Does Uni win a foul in midfield? No, referee says no. She looked like she was going to blow the whistle and then let play continue. Uni will get a throw in. As the throw comes in. Comes away for Uni. Temporarily. As Hudson picks up on the loose ball. Chelsea Barton. It's away to Wilson. It's Kashaba. Putting it in behind, looking for Vanderlaan. They'll be headed up by Jenny Hill. Here's Kokoris. Trying to win possession. Referee says play on, nothing doing. Looking crossfield here. It'll be picked off by Scarmadella. As Hudson goes out to Mackenzie, who loses sight of the ball for a moment as she was trying to meet it. Still does get the pass away. And cleared out for a Wanderers throw. Will give Uni a chance to get numbers back. Try to stop this attack, although looking to hit on the counter here are the home side. They are greatly outnumbered, but Jamie Bofields doesn't care. Here comes Bofields in behind for Egan Brown, who's not able to get there as Hall makes another sliding save. As we enter the 40th minute of play, half-time fast approaching for these two sides. Neither of them wanting to give an inch. There's a free kick, won by Uni. Comes out here to the near side for Kokoris, who has to try and spin past Kashaba, trying to deceive the assistant referee by claiming a throw-in who wasn't having a bar of it. Egan Brown spins and turns. Has to hold the ball up momentarily. He's able to find a pass away to Charlotte Hogan, who had plenty of space to work with. Comes away to Simpson, intercepted by Alyssa McKenzie. And Miriam Zamaya is trying to catch up, shouldered off the ball there as the referee looking to play advantage. And a yellow card for Jenny Hill. First yellow card this afternoon. And a free kick for the Western Sydney Wanderers. As Hudson puts it in the mixer, headed away. Bofields tried to get it away quickly for Egan Brown. Wasn't able to find the striker. Throw in by the Wanderers, goes backwards. Barton. Pass is intercepted. And Egan Brown goes off her heel as she was trying to meet the through pass. Vanderlaan, Mackenzie, Scarmadella to Stella Cameron. Stajic, through ball, stopped by her own teammate in Vanderlaan, who gives away a free kick. 2.5 plus stoppages to go here in the first half. Imagine there'd probably be at least 3 minutes of stoppage time, maybe more. So there was quite a bit of play lost inside the opening few minutes. Saw Amelia Feeney substituted off. Jennifer Kokoris floats it in, headed home. Out just wide. And Hall wanting to get play back underway very quickly, literally puts it down inches inside the box. Hogan trying to work some magic. Did get the pass away. Come out here now to Scarmadella. Here's McKenzie. Again puts the afterburners on. Put out for a throw-in, which is also taking out the assistant referee's flag. It's another corner for the Wanderers. Jenny Hill not able to keep that one in play. Maria Savali's doing some stretches there on the edge of the 18-yard box. Taking advantage of the stoppage in play to just loosen out a little bit. As we wait for Alvina Kashaba to take this throw. Oh, sorry, to take this corner. The corner is whipped in to the edge of the 6-yard box. It's headed up and claimed by Sophia Fante. Sends it long. Egan Brown, Bowfields. Dribbling it, gets the pass out to Egan Brown. Waiting in the middle is Madison Van Dyke. Cross first time by Egan Brown. It falls to Van Dyke who shoots. That's got in for Madison Van Dyke, and Sydney Uni have the opener here in the first half stoppage time in the 46th minute of play. Madison Van Dyke with the opener. And it's Sydney Uni 1, Western Sydney Wanderers 0. And Sydney Uni will be absolutely thrilled that they have opened the scoring just on the stroke of half time. As Madison Van Dyke taking advantage of the loose ball. To give the home side the lead as Hogan loses that one. A rare error from Uni defensive midfielder. As Alvina Kashaba shoots, it goes well over the crossbar. And Sophia Fante just lightly jogging to go pick that one up. She's in absolutely no rush. That goal will give Sydney Uni a ton of confidence, particularly after the early substitution to Amelia Feeney. They'll be able to perhaps go on to claim their second win of the season. The game certainly in their hands at the moment. And that's half time from the referee. It's the 2 minutes of first half stoppage time. Sydney Uni picking up a very late goal through Madison Van Dyke to give us a 1-0 lead heading into the break. Jenny Hill picking up a yellow card in the 41st minute. The only other trouble to the referee's books. As
Half
Sydney
time,
Uni
first grade,
1,
Sydney University
the
1,
Western Sydney Wanderers
Western
0.
Sydney Wanderers 0.
Join us back here in about 14 minutes' time for the second half.
I'm having that as well. I'm having that as well. That's my beer day. It's the end of the Sunday night, Beck.
shorts and red socks. As Uni try to drive it through the midfield. Coming onto the end of it, cleared away there by Scampadella. That will be a Wanderers throw. Wait for the ball to come back, and it has now. Just waiting for the throw as it comes in. Uni trying to win it in the attacking third of the pitch. As a free kick is blown. Got a Wanderers player down here. Can't quite see who it is at the moment. So it's a little reminiscent of what happened in the first half, which saw Amelia Feeney go down inside the opening couple of minutes. As trainer has been waved on. Well, remind you of what happened in the first half. So Amelia Feeney subbed off at the 10th minute, was replaced by Jenny Hill. After Feeney went down just a few minutes in, and Hill picked up the yellow card in the 41st minute before Madison Van Dyke scored in the first minute of first half stoppage time, giving us our 1-0 scoreline. Player is back to her feet now. Looked like it was. So it looks like it's Alvina Kashaba who was down, who's not in a good way, just being helped off the field where she'll receive further treatment, and was limping as she was being carried. But it is a Sydney Uni free kick in all of that. Uni sending it in to the 18-yard box, cleared away there by Chelsea Barton. Vanderline and Simpson go shoulder to shoulder. We've got a Uni player down in the box, back to her feet now. And referee just checking to make sure that everything was okay there, allowing a temporary stoppage to play. So it will be a Western Sydney Wanderers throw in. And so a substitution being prepared for the Western Sydney Wanderers. Alvina Kashaba unable to continue. But in the meantime, Jamie Bowfields, it's a short pass backwards to Ellen Hughes. Goes out onto the far side there. Come back in. Egan Brown takes a shot, deflected out of play off of Chelsea Barton. And so it will be the first corner of the afternoon for Sydney Uni. And coming on is Krista Olive. Actually, I might have written that down wrong on my team sheet. Let me double check that as we are into the 51st minute of the game. No, it was Krista Oliver. I can't read my own handwriting. So substitution for the Western Sydney Wanderers. Actually, wait for that corner to come in. It's headed away. Coming away with it now here. The Western Sydney Wanderers. And That one's rocketed out of play off of Jenny Hill. With Alyssa McKenzie looking for a crossfield pass. Zamaya putting it in for Olivia van der Laan. Saved by Sophia Fante. Had to get her arms up to do it. It's Madison Van Dyke. Hughes trying to put that back through for Van Dyke. Chelsea Barton. Oh, go short in the pass. Zamaya. McKenzie. Zamaya. Bofields will boot that down the tunnel. Trying to shut down that attack as quickly as she can. As the throw comes in, Van der Laan brings it down. Van Dyke. McKenzie. Put out by Van Dyke. Van der Laan putting that past Megan Simpson. Hughes. Hill. Go back to Sophia Fante, and they'll try to build out from the back once again. The temperature dropping in the half-time interval here at Sydney Uni. Annabelle Wilson. Go back to Amy Hall. It's McKenzie. Barton goes back to Hall. Goes to Wilson. Kokoris puts it forward. Not able to find a teammate. Van Dyke chasing it down, forcing McKenzie to come to the ball rather than letting it arrive at her feet, which was the intention. And Uni will win the ball, and they'll win a free kick as well. Charlotte Hogan hits the deck. That was a lot harder than a finger poke of doom, I can tell you that one. Here's Van Dyke. Mr. Hogan. He's not able to get possession of the ball. And here's Oliver. Crossing it. Zamaya trying to get on the end of it. Well, stop it from going out behind. There's Miriam Zamaya. Now trying to get it into the middle. Cleared away. Egan Brown gets a foot to it. Savalius. Goes back to Egan Brown. Trying to get away from Estella Cameron. Throw in for Sydney Uni. Cameron out to the far side. Hall picks that one up. and immediately distributes it to Mackenzie. He's left to dribble it. Ball intercepted. Oh, sorry, I should say taken off her feet by Bofields. Hogan trying to put Egan Brown in behind. Had to go a different option there. Goes out onto the far side. Scarmadello, I should say. Mackenzie. Puts it in behind. Samaya not able to get there first. Hughes goes back, sent long. Here's Bofields, who puts it high up in the air. Estella Cameron will send it right back to Bofields, who flicks it through for Ruby Egan Brown. Has got Savalius, might try to go herself. Forced backwards, goes out onto the far side, and the shot comes in, and it's wide. I'll tell you what, from the angle that we have here up at the top of the grandstand, I was waiting to see that net ripple because it looked like it was on target. But it just kept on going, indicating that obviously it was wide. Quick throw taken by Ellen Hughes. Madison Van Dyke not able to keep that one in play for her side. Simpson comes back to Simpson, who goes short to Hill. It's all the way back to Sophia Fante. Going long across the field. All won by the Wanderers. Cross coming into the middle, goes behind everyone. Vanderlaan trying a bicycle kick. Shot comes in from Brooklyn Hudson. Claimed by the Sydney Uni goalkeeper Sophia Fante. Hughes tries to get the pass away to Egan Brown. Mackenzie dribbles it through the midfield. Pass away to Hudson. And Miriam Zamaya is in space here on the near side. It's just quickly shut down by Madison Van Dyke, who's trying to go one-on-one. Hogan comes away with it. Passed away to Bofields, who tries to put Egan Brown in behind. But the pass had too much mustard on it. Mackenzie to the way to Hudson. It's with Wilson. Sends it long. And Oliver trying to chase that one down. Will be a Wanderers throw. The throw comes in. Oliver puts it back out to the thrower. Does so again. Was Scarmadella, who will throw it in again. Going to go to Oliver again. Scarmadella will receive the ball back. Two players down there. Free kick for Uni. It's not just the temperature that's dropping. The wind is also picking up. And we're not even in the depths of winter yet. Well, it certainly won't be too far away. Free kick going the other way for the Wanderers. Referee making Krista Oliver retake the free kick once again. Making her retake the free kick, I should say, as that ball definitely hadn't stopped. Comes out here to Alyssa McKenzie. Referee once again looked like she had the whistle to the mouth, ready to blow a free kick, and then thinks better of it. Changing her mind as Egan Brown. Cameron goes to Wilson. Hall only gets it as far as Ellen Hughes, who heads it back, but it will go out for a throw-in. Vanderlaan brings it down. Tangle for the ball. Sees Simpson come away with it. Jennifer Kokoris trying to battle there with Krista Oliver. Ellen Hughes heads it forward again. The same result as it was a few moments ago, and a throw in to the Wanderers. Still trail in this match. The Madison Van Dyke goal in the first half still the only difference between the two sides. Both of them forced into substitutions through injury. Sydney Union in the first half and Western Sydney Wanderers early in the second half. Both injuries to defenders. Amelia Feeney at centre back for Sydney Union, Alvina Kashaba at left back for the Wanderers. Hudson. McKenzie. Headed away. Put in. Zamaya trying to get on the end of it. Zamaya has to go wide. Come back in. And now Uni can clear it away. Brought down by Egan Brown. Van Dyke gets around Zamaya. The through ball intended for Egan Brown, blocked by Alyssa McKenzie. And we're going to have double substitution here for the home side. So Maria Savalius making her way from the field, as is the captain, Jamie Bofields. So Amelia Kirby, one of the players making her way on. I didn't see who the second player was, but I'll let you know that in a moment here. So two substitutions in the 65th minute of play. Jamie Bofields and Maria Savalius coming off. And Charlotte Owen, the other player who made her way on in the 65th minute. So double substitution for Sydney University. Charlotte Owen and Amelia Kirby coming on. And Jamie Bofields and Maria Savalius coming off. The free kick here for Sydney Uni. Owen takes the free kick. Headed up, not cleared. It's a shot. Comes in and it'll be saved by Amy Hall. Van Dyke unable to find a way past the Wanderers goalkeeper on that occasion. She already has one to her name. She would love a second. So Wanderers get another throw in a little bit further down the pitch. Will come backwards. In fact, it'll go all the way into their defensive half. As Chelsea Barton comes out here to Alyssa McKenzie. McKenzie crossed, headed away. Here's Annika Stajic. Cross comes in from Stajic, cleared away, and Egan Brown trying to get on the end of that one. Barton coming forward to meet it. Samaya keeping it in play. McKenzie on the attack. Hughes unable to win a throw in for her side, or has she won a throw in for her side? No, she has won a throw in for her side. Got a little bit of confusion. Either the assistant or the centre ref wanted to make the call there. Stajic. Mr. Oliver. Vanderlaan trying to get on the end of it. Vanderlaan does. She shoots. Blocked. Saved by Sophia Fante. Taking the deflection there off of Charlotte Owen. And Olivia Vanderlaan's shot was on target until it took a double deflection there. And Vanderlaan almost finding a way to score here against her old side. McKenzie crossing it in. Vanderlaan trying to leap up to meet it. She won't be able to. Shot comes in just over the crossbar from Oliver. And Sydney Wanderers trying to pile on the pressure. Unable to do so thus far, or I should say unable to turn it into a goal. So it will be a goal kick here by Sophia Fante. Here's Hudson. Zamaya tries to get it away to Vanderlaan. Cleared away by Megan Simpson. Headed up by Cameron. Go to Wilson. Scarmadella. Barton goes to McKenzie. Zamaya trying to win the ball. Keeps it in play. Hudson winning that one. Sandbrook. Jennifer Kokoris. Can't get it away to Egan Brown. Now she's able to get it away to Egan Brown. McKenzie chasing that one down. She has pace for days. Does the Western Sydney Wanderers winger. Although playing a little bit more deeper on this right side of midfield in the second half, was the right wing in the first half. Uni with the throw. I'll advance a little bit further down the pitch and do it again. As Ellen Hughes crosses it into the box, cleared away. Charlotte Owen. Goes all the way back to Fante. So Wanderers preparing a substitution. Fante sends it long. It's up in the air. Jennifer Kokoris has plenty of space to work with. Chooses to go short. Here's Madison Van Dyke. Takes a stumble. Keeps her feet. Out to Ellen Hughes. Puts it into the box. Brought down. Turn. Not able to get the shot away. It will be a throw in, and we're going to have that substitution now for the Wanderers. Coming onto the field is number 18, Ava DaCosta. Here in the 72nd minute. And making her way from the field is Alyssa McKenzie. So 72nd minute substitution. Ava DaCosta on for the Western Sydney Wanderers in jersey number 18, and coming from the field is number 7, Alyssa McKenzie. Hogan out onto the right wing. Trying to drill into the box. Was uni winger cleared away by Chelsea Barton. As Jenny Hill gets a pass away. Cross comes in. Amy Hall leaps to claim it. Bobbles the ball. It picks it up. And so Jenny Hill has moved into more of a advanced position than she was after she had to come on for Feeney, as Brooklyn Hudson goes down and trainer being waved onto the field now. Some adjustments on the fly for Sydney Uni. So I'll take a moment while Hudson is being treated to take a look at the earlier results from today, and just the one game completed thus far. It's a 2:40 p.m. kickoff at Northbridge Oval between Bulls FC Academy and Manly United, and we're down to 2 undefeated teams in the NPL Women's New South Wales competition, with Bulls FC picking up a 1-0 win over Manly United, as Brooklyn Hudson will make her way from the field here. And is being replaced by Catalina Wazinski. Substitution taking place in the 75th minute. And so we are down to 2 undefeated teams in the NPL Women's New South Wales for now. And we might be down to 1 by the end of this evening's play, or we could still have 2, because Mount Druitt and the Northern Tigers are currently doing battle at Popondetta Park. As Wazinski right into the action. It's cleared away by Owen. Will be out for a throw-in, hitting the roof of the tractor in the process. Cameron gets a pass away. It is intercepted. Come out here to Scarmadella. To Zamaya. Scarmadella back on the ball. Throw one by Western Sydney Wanderers number 15. As Zamaya tries to dribble it in. She'll take the shot herself. And Sophia Fante gets down to claim it. Fante just instructing her teammates to go long once again. No playing out from the back this time. No. Let's get it as far away as possible. They want to hold on to this 1-0 lead. Although they might be in danger here as Vanderlaan gets a shot away. It literally misses to the right by inches. I'll tell you what, Olivia Vanderlaan is begging for a goal against her old side. And, well, Uni in absolutely no hurry to get this one back underway, much to the dismay of the Wanderers coaching staff. But, yeah, absolutely no, the roles were reversed. Doing the same thing, although it might be a little bit early in the piece to be time wasting with 13 minutes plus stoppage time to go. But every second off the clock is a second that you don't have to deal with in stoppage time. Here's Hogan. Bowfields. No, sorry, that's not Bowfields. She got substituted off the field. So it is Jenny Hill wearing the captain's armband at the moment. My apologies for that slight mix-up there. There's a free kick won by Uni. Charlotte Owen to take it. She's got short options and long options. She'll come crossfield and it will be blocked by Miriam Zamaya. Hughes. Van Dyke. Jennifer Kokoris. Spins around a couple. Cross comes in. Cleared by Barton. Vanderlaan. Kokoris not able to get possession. Scarmadella to Ava DaCosta. Krista Oliver. Pass away to Stella Cameron. As Angelina Scarmadella gets the pass away. Cleared out by Megan Simpson. Throw comes in. No, it doesn't. Now the throw comes in. And Annika Stajic not quite able to find Angelina Scarmadella. So it will go back the other way. Uni throw. As Simpson goes long, it will be headed back out. So we'll repeat the process a little bit further down the pitch here from Megan Simpson. Goes short to Ellen Hughes this time. As Talia Sandbrook comes away with it, trying to at least play it down the far side of the field. Cross comes in. Claimed by Hall. So that one put right here into the grandstand up the top. We've got multi-ball. All three balls on the pitch. All three balls on the pitch momentarily. The play continues. Just one ball now. Tell you what, one day I would just like to see, even if it's just like some sort of muck around competition, I'd like to see someone try multi-ball, honestly. I think it would just create drama and excitement everywhere. It'd certainly make commentators' job hard, but you know, I just think it would be a lot of fun. But this is not a video game. As that ball goes long, Oliver flicks it up into the air. It's headed down by Hill. Will come back to Hogan. Van Dyke tries to spin and turn. Miriam Zamaya not able to keep that one in play. As we enter the final 9 minutes before we hit stoppage time. Megan Simpson throws it in. Hogan not able to get possession. Fouls Olivia Vanderlaan, and Charlotte Hogan will find her way into the referee's book here in the 82nd minute. Uni looking to come back the other way. Shot comes in, saved by Hall. I don't know what the intention was behind that for Ellen Hughes, unless it was just literally to send it as far forward as possible, in which case Tar succeeded. Barton. Scarmadella. There's Estella Cameron. As Catalina Wazinski gets the cross in. Doesn't find its intended target. It's Angelina Scarmadella. As Wilson waits for it to come to her before she dribbles it forward, holds it up, now goes to her centre back partner in Chelsea Barton. Scarmadella. Let's pass away to Miriam Zamaya. Ball forward now. Vanderlaan not able to get it away to a teammate. Hogan goes short and backwards, just cleared as far away as possible now by Uni, with just under 7 minutes to go before stoppage time. I don't think they're too keen on trying to extend this 1-0 lead. I think they've backed themselves defensively to claim their second win of the season. Certainly a differing approach to what they applied against Sydney Olympic in their only win thus far of the season, where they kept on pushing and pushing and pushing until the referee blew the final whistle. They wanted more. That doesn't appear to be the case here based on what they've done in the last few minutes. Although I'm sure they certainly wouldn't say no to a second if given the chance here in this round 9 NPL Women's New South Wales matchup. It's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon from the Sydney University Football Ground. The first game that Uni have played here this season. They've been the travelling nomads while the pitch was being relayed. Sophia Fante, no issues with that one. And I have to say the pitch does look quite well here at the Uni grounds. As Fante sends it to Hughes, who tries to trap it. Throw in for the Wanderers. Ball's put forward and it's allowed to bounce in the box. Not cleared enough. Here's DaCosta. Put in. And Miriam Zamaya takes it on the left foot. That's blocked there by... I didn't quite see who blocked that. It might have been Talia Sandbrook, but it's a good block nonetheless. Simpson takes a touch on the way through to Ellen Hughes from Megan Simpson, who clears it. And it's a little bit more averted danger there for the home side. Put out by Ellen Hughes. Scarmadella goes long with the throw to Vanderlaan, who heads it up. Tries to get it around Simpson. Shot comes in. Goal kick. As Pante lightly jogging there to go claim it. There's no interest in getting this one back underway quickly. I'll probably push the referee's limits in terms of time wasting, if she can. Goes long. It's allowed to bounce. We'll go out for a throw in front of the advertising hoardings there on the far side. Krista Oliver choosing to take the throw in quickly and going backwards in order to do so. And Uni preparing their final substitution of the afternoon. Miriam Zamaya, Charlotte Hogan, Ellen Hughes, and Jennifer Kokoris. Passing it away to Jenny Hill. Hill dribbling it, looking for options, has to go back to Hughes. Out to Kokoris. I'll go over her head for a throw in, and we're going to have Erica Yamada coming on. Here in the 88th minute of play, if I've done my math right. Final substitution of the afternoon for Sydney Uni. Unused substitutions will be number 11 Juliana Nicholas and reserve goalkeeper number 21 Hannah Callahan. As Hill dribbles it, gets a pass away to Egan Brown, who has to spin and turn. She'll go out to Madison Van Dyke. Cross comes in. Will go over the heads of everyone. Hughes gets it, puts the cross in, cleared away. Sydney Uni throw. And this is exactly where Uni will want it. Confusion over who wants to take the throw. They'll certainly want to keep it down this end of the park as long as they can. Kokoris turns it over, blocks the pass attempt there from Zamaya. Wanderers throw. Wilson comes out here to Angelina Scarmadella. Driving it long down the field for Miriam Zamaya, who was unable to chase it down. So she'll send the ball into Sophia Fante to restart this one, who is continuing to take her time here, much like she did for the last goal kick. As we now enter stoppage time for the second half. Sydney Uni 1, the Western Sydney Wanderers 0. The game's only goal coming in at first half stoppage time to Madison Van Dyke. It came inside the first minute of the two. As Wilson chases this one down. Cross comes in. Will go wide of Egan Brown. Sent forward. Stajic not able to get the clean pass away to Miriam Zamaya. Those two having combined for 8 of the 15 goals that the Western Sydney Wanderers have scored so far this season. Both sitting top the joint top goal scorer list with 4 goals apiece. As Hill shoots well wide, and Amy Hall will chase that one as quickly as she can. And will once again put it just inside the 6-yard box. Directing traffic is Hall. Scarmadella puts it forward. Annika Stajic trying to get on the end of it. Stajic does get on the end of it, gets the shot away, and into the arms of Sophia Fate, who dives to the ground as she claims it. So we're almost 2 minutes gone here in stoppage time. I imagine there'd probably be about 3 or so minutes. Egan Brown has to spin and turn, keeps possession of the ball, passes it back. Here's Van Dyke, who goes crossfield to Amelia Kirby, but it's going to be picked off by Krista Oliver, who dribbles it through the midfield. She continues to dribble it, has got time, has got space, comes away to Catalina Wazinski. Cross comes in. It'll fall to Zamaya, who shoots. Diving save by Sophia Fate. Gets the arm to it. They all leap into their goalkeeper's arms. Do the uni back line. Praising Sophia Fate for her save. And that might have just sealed the result for Sydney Uni. Everyone forward but Amy Hall for this corner. As it comes in, it's curling, headed away by Ellen Hughes. Come back here for Zamaya, who puts it back in. Vanderlaan gets on the end of it, but unable to put it goal bound. As we're now into the 3rd minute of stoppage time. Referee not even glancing at the watch at the moment, so might get a full 4 minutes, if not more. What a sequence that was. As we hit the dying stages of this contest. Throw for the home side. Down the line. Oliver picks it up. Come across here to Scarmadella. Goes long, trying to find a teammate. Finds it, Stajic. Zamaya loses possession. Kokoris sending it as far forward as she can get it. So we're into the 5th minute of stoppage time here. Hill. Kokoris. And that will be full time here at the Sydney University Football Ground. A first half stoppage time goal to Madison Van Dyke. The difference between the two sides here this afternoon. And for Sydney University, it's just their 2nd win of the season. Their first at home, or any of the grounds that they have been calling home. Their previous win coming on the road to Sydney Olympic at Peter Moore Field in a midweek rescheduled game. It's back-to-back defeats for the Western Sydney Wanderers. So Madison Van Dyke's goal, the only difference in first half stoppage time. Yellow cards to Jenny Hill and Charlotte Hogan. The only other notations in the referee's notebook this afternoon. And it's a hard-fought win for the home side here at the Sydney University Football Ground. And they might be able to start to turn their season around, the momentum from this victory. As we thank you for tuning in. The Western Sydney Wanderers with 19 shots, 5 on target. And Sophia Fante certainly had to work to keep that clean sheet, particularly at the end with that diving save. But full time here at the Sydney University Football Ground. It's Paletti thanking you for tuning in this afternoon. Here, this round 9 NPL Women's New South Wales matchup. The final score is Sydney University 1, Western Sydney Wanderers 0.